Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
What's up, guys? This is Joe, and thank you so much for joining us once again. We want to thank all our current subscribers for giving us another look. And if you have not subscribed, we would love for you to do so. Hit that notification bell for any future content. We'd love to have you aboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. So we're super excited about this review today. Today we're going to be doing a review for a company called Nikolas B. And I want to go ahead and we don't normally show off business cards, but I got to tell you, this is one of the coolest business cards I've seen, just so you can see the shape of it there. Really cool. And then let me go in and get some detail there on it. Just a really awesome logo. He had trademarked hashtag beard responsibly, which is really cool. And there's the back of the card there. So you guys can see it. Presentation, everyone says, the first thing is attraction. So really cool. Labels are really awesome. So today we have two oils to show you, a balm, and then we also have something called a hydration spray, which we're really excited to talk with you guys about and tell you how we used it.
Yep. Before we dive into all that, check out this intro and we'll see you in about 20 seconds.
Welcome back from the intro, guys. So over the past few months, Joe and I have had the pleasure of getting to know Nick, the owner of Nikolas B. for a little bit. Joe, talk to us more about the owner and the company.
Yeah, so Nikolas started his company back in 2018. He is running shop out of Washington, D.C. He started his beer journey by, like anyone else, testing out and using a bunch of other beard products. And he started to realize that a lot of the products that he was using didn't work well for him. Nikolas shared with us that he has very sensitive skin. His beard is very thick. So everything that he used, it was very sensitive on what he could and couldn't use. So he decided that he was going to spend a lot of time doing a lot of research. After he completed that, he decided he was going to start making his own products. He shared with us that he had, or that he has some bearded friends that tested out his products and absolutely loved them and recommended to him that he needed to make a business out of this. So that's really how he got started. And, as you'll see in this review, it's really a good thing that he did. So let's talk about those prices first.
Price. All right, guys, so where does Nikolas B. stand when it comes to price compared to the market average? Like I said in the intro, today we have two oils, we have a balm, and we have a hydration spray to talk with you guys about.
Yeah, so his oils come in 1 ounce, and for those, you're going to be looking at about $15, which is right at that market average. I think that's a total killer price for this product, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And then also another really good price is for the balm that Nikolas B. offers. This is a 2 ounce balm. This is going to go for about $12. The market average for a balm these days is about $15. So this is a good hunk below the market average, which is really awesome. And then the product that we might even be most excited to talk with you guys about today is the hydration spray. This is a 4 ounce bottle. This one's going to go for about $25.
Yep. So let's dive into these products, starting off with ingredients and scents.
Scent. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into these product scents and ingredients. So the first thing that we'll go ahead and start with are these oils. Now, as you can see, it's a 1 ounce bottle here. It's the the clear, smoky glass bottle, which is really cool. The oil has that really awesome yellow tint to it. Really, we talked about the logo before, but really just a great presentation. Let me go ahead and read off the ingredients here. So we have jojoba oil, castor seed oil, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, olive fruit oil, argan kernel oil, rice bran oil, rosemary leaf extract, sunflower extract, and fragrance oils.
Okay. Yep. And the first oil that I want to talk about is the Velour Jacket scent. Okay. And I don't know if my camera will work with me. Maybe. It always does during the practice run, but never when it needs to.
Right.
So one of the things that I notice on the labels, and I guess this is a good time to talk about it, is that there's a lot of small writing on there, which is actually one thing that I'm not too keen on, only because my eyesight is terrible enough. So having to really look and try to read everything on the label is a little difficult. However, though, I do very much enjoy his logo there. Very kind of like 40s, 50s vintage look there. Very cool. And then you got the white label that goes all the way around. And he definitely tries to use up the entire label, which is cool. I just wish the lettering was a little bit bigger on there, but no big deal.
Right.
So the actual scent itself for the velour jacket, and I'm going to just read on my screen here, so I apologize if I lose my eye contact with you guys. But he has these in top, middle, and bottom note orders. So when you're looking at the top notes, we're looking at a lavender, cardamom, and artemisia, if I'm saying that correctly. Middle notes, you get orange blossom and caraway. And then the bottom notes, we're looking at vanilla, tonka bean, amber, and cedar. Okay, let me just pull this back up here. So when I get, man, these, and we'll talk about it a little bit more extensively, but when you get your first smell out of these bottles, man, these are unique right off the bat. I mean, if you didn't pick up how unique these are from the ingredient list,
Right.
the scent profile list. I mean, take a smell out of this because your mind is going to be blown out of first smell.
Yeah.
And I get a very, just very fresh, calming, just explode. I mean, it's a calming explosion, if that makes any sort of sense, which I know it kind of doesn't, but it's just, it's something that just hits you so much, but yet it relaxes you very well. And I think it's because of that lavender. What did you get for a smell out of this one?
Yeah, the unique thing about this one is, first of all, I like it. It's very manly. It's very musky type of scent. I really enjoyed it. Here's what I like about this one, and it's very unique. You can't really identify any single profile in this. They all kind of blend together to make that really cool scent.
Yeah.
So looking at the next one here is the Lady Killer, which I like gave me a chuckle the first time that I saw it, because that's just such a it's just such a cool name, almost the point of throwing this on for some people, right?
Yeah.
Again, such a unique scent. Joe, go ahead and hit us with that scent profile.
Yeah. So we're looking at top notes, which is a blend of tonka bean, vanilla. I'm going to try to pronounce this, but I don't think I'll do it right. It's cacao, which is spelled CACAO. So anybody who comments wants to give the breakdown on how to say that, please do so. And then a tobacco blossom. And then you have bottom notes of dried fruits and some woody notes to it.
Yeah, and this one is a little more true to the profile, in my opinion. This one, again, it's very manly and still very musky, but it's a little more rugged. I'm definitely getting more of the woodsy out of this one. Do you agree, Joe?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I found both of these scents to be like ideal date night scents. I mean, if I'm gonna go out on a date with my lovely wife, I'm going to really consider putting one of these scents in. If I'm going out a night out of the town, I'm going to think about putting one of these scents in. I mean, these are just.
Now, is this cologne-y to you though? Would you say? Because I'm not getting any cologne really. It's manly and musky.
No, I mean, I would, as a beard reviewer and who's smelled a lot of cologne scents, I wouldn't identify it. But if I'm around some people who haven't smelled, the kind of products that we have, I can picture somebody asking, what kind of cologne I'm wearing. You know,
Okay.
I think it's very rare that somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, what's in your beard?" I think they may ask you, what kind of cologne are you wearing?
Right.
But I wouldn't categorize it as a cologne type scent. No.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
But
Yeah.
very, but very refreshing and very clean, and very, romantic date night type.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, they're both definitely good scents. They're just so unique, and you can tell by that scent profile for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the balm a little bit.
Mhm.
So the ingredients in the balm. So this is a unscented, and this is the only balm that's offered at this time. So we have cocoa butter, shea butter, mango butter, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and kalila wax. And so yeah, this one, the nice thing about this one, some people like it, some people don't. It's not one of those balms where it's no scent. This is one where you really pick up the natural shea butters, all the natural waxes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I personally enjoy it because it doesn't stay in beard for a long time at all. That scent.
Right. Right. Yeah, what I liked is when I had it in with the oils, it didn't overpower the oils to me, which is always very important for me. I've talked exclusively about how I cannot. One of my biggest pet peeves is when those natural ingredient scents take over what the actual fragrant is supposed to be. He did a very good job on ensuring that his balm wouldn't do that with his oils, which is something that I really appreciate.
For sure, for sure. All right, so our last product here is the hydration spray, which is really cool. So the way I kind of took this was like a liquid butter. So let's go ahead and look at the ingredients here. So in this one, we have jojoba oil, avocado oil, water, polysorbate 80, and then fragrance.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I'm thinking with that, with the water being an ingredient, obviously, I think that's where the hydration comes into hydration spray.
Right.
Yeah. And we'll definitely talk about it a little bit more in the feel and beard section.
Right.
But it's definitely unique to say the least.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What did you smell out of it?
Yeah, so I was just gonna say this one is probably, in my opinion, my favorite scent out of all of them. It was just really, really fresh. I just remember, like, kind of when I was younger, I used to go to my mom's stylist, and she used to cut my hair when I was like 10 years old. It just smells like, to me, a mixture of like a dab of coconut and just a fresh salon, almost hair gel type of scent.
Yeah.
But really, really soothing. I love using this at night as far as that scent goes.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I don't know if he has a scent profile listed on the website. I don't think so, but if I'm wrong, I do apologize for that. But there is definitely a scent that goes with it. And it is, yeah, I mean, Kyle described it perfectly. I definitely can see where you get a little bit of that coconut, but you're dead on when it comes to like walking in that salon or, hairstyles, type place.
Yeah, just a fresh, like almost like that fresh scent. Like you just left the salon, you just left the barber, you just kind of have that smell to it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's really nice. So as you guys can see, a lot of cool scents and a lot of cool ingredients here. Let's talk about the most important part: feel and beard. Feel and beard. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about feel and beard, like we said. So when it comes to this oil, as you heard when we read the ingredients list, this did have some castor oil in it. When it comes to castor oil, it can be hit or miss for me. But this was one where I'm guessing there wasn't a ton of castor oil. My beard really enjoyed this oil. Soaked right into the skin, soaked right into my beard hairs. Felt great, kept it moisturized the entire day, and it styled really well. I didn't have any issues with clumpiness. As you guys know, I have a thicker, darker beard. If an oil or a product is too thick, it gets real clumpy and kind of curls right up on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree right there with you. This was an oil that I thought felt very good in my beard. It soaked in really, really nicely. I had no issues with any sort of styling. I didn't feel like I was fighting it in any sort of way. One of the things that I really love that Nikolas does is that you'll see, I'm not going to try to hold it up because my camera's not working for me, but underneath the scent name, he actually has what kind of weight the oil is. On his website, you actually have the choice to choose a lightweight oil, which he classifies for guys who have shorter beards. Middleweight, which is actually what I believe both of us, I know it's what I'm rocking right now. I think that's what you're rocking too.
Yep.
And then there is like a heavier weight, which is for those guys who have the bigger beards on that. So that is something that is a very, very cool option that you don't see often. I really enjoyed the middleweight. I think this is something that even as my beard gets longer and bigger, I'm going to continue with. Because it wasn't too thin, it wasn't too thick, and it soaked in really nicely. And it's just such a unique choice and a fun choice that potential buyers have. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's go ahead and talk about the balm. So the first thing that stuck out to me about the balm is there is some texture to it. As you can kind of see, some people might call it grit. The nice thing is, though, that it melts down in your hands really nice. This definitely wasn't my favorite balm in the entire world, but I really did enjoy it. I didn't think it was too heavy. I thought it really was a good mix between keeping the flyaways at bay, styling, and then also, giving me some really good hold as well. That kind of course, goes with those flyaways because I don't like a really heavy balm by any means. I don't wear balm a lot, but this one overall did feel good in beard.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would agree with you on that. And as I showed you, it did have that texture. It does take some work to melt down a little bit. Nothing outrageous. But as you can see there, my hands are looking, everything's looking pretty good. And yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not a balm user either. If I'm going to use it, I always usually just get this part right here, not much lower than where my hands are at. And it, I mean, it did what it needed to do. I was pleased with it. Nothing blew me away, but it was solid. And again, the smell of that natural scent was really cool too.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the hydration spray.
Yes.
We're really excited to talk with you guys about this. This is a unique product. You're seeing, to me, this is like a liquid butter.
Yeah.
You're seeing these things you still don't see them a lot, but they're becoming more and more popular. I just want to see if I'm able to get some on the straw here, just to show you the density. You can kind of see the drip there. This is definitely a liquid. And then it comes with the spray top, as you can see. And what I did personally is I did 3 or 4 sprays in my hands, rub them together and put it through the beard. The truth is, once you sprayed it in your hand and rubbed it together a little bit, it was exactly like you had a melted down butter in your hands. This felt phenomenal in beard. Personally, this was my favorite product out of the ones that we tried. Beard was super soft, not tangly whatsoever, and it just gave you that great butter feeling. Especially after a rough day. It seems like when it's super cold or when it's super hot, when the weather isn't just right, and you're putting that in, you just feel it soak into your beard. I had this every single time I used it.
Right. Yeah, man. You nailed it once again. This was something that, I actually really enjoyed using both at night, right before bed, and using it during the day. He really promotes it on, taking it, while you're on the run, giving your beard a quick spray if you're not having like the best beard day. And he almost guarantees that it's something that will make your beard better. And you know what, man, it's definitely unique to say the least. It definitely is on that spectrum of a liquid butter, but that water element that's in there does add a unique piece to it. And it does give it that actual hydration factor to it, which is really cool. I mean, a very enjoyable, unique product, and I would say that it was probably my favorite out of everything that we showed off as well.
Right. One thing that we're going to do is we're going to throw the link to Nikolas B. David's site in our description, so you could check it out. But mainly, he was kind enough to send us a body and then also a shampoo bar. We don't have it here in front of us. It's in the shower to show off, but Those were great.
Yeah.
So again, it was a body bar and then a shampoo bar. The thing that really stuck out to me, and Joe said it first, which was really cool because I was thinking it, is when you use the shampoo bar in your beard, you could, first of all, it exploded with suds, which was really cool. You could feel it almost opening your pores and really doing its job. Are you
Right.
with me there, Joe?
Yeah. So a quick, funny little story. So I didn't know what the heck a shampoo bar was until
Right.
he sent it. I was asking him about it, and I was like, "Man, is this?" I was like, "Dude, I would imagine this is good on my head hair. How would it work on my beard?" And he ensured that it was good, is just as good on your beard as it is your head hair, which is something that I was really cautious about.
Yeah, it's
I
unique.
Yeah, very unique. So when I was in the shower using it for the first time, I was like, I had the bar and I was like rubbing it, and yeah, a little goes a long way with the shampoo bar. I mean, I had a sud afro going on. I mean, just suds everywhere. But dude, it's great. I couldn't even begin to describe the scent. It's something really unique.
Yeah.
Something that really helps, as Kyle said, open up, the pores on there. Now, when I had it in my beard, I found it to be very stripping, like on the level of like a black tar type soap. Um, and so it's not something that I'm going to use on my beard every day, to say the least. Probably use it on my beard about once a month, but I will use it just about every day on my head hair, which is really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I didn't find it quite as stripping as Joe did. I think maybe the reason why is I just have that darker, thicker beard. Possibly it could handle it a little more. To me, it felt similar to just a normal beard wash. So
Yeah.
my advice is check it out. Washes and co-washes are super popular
Yeah.
these days. Check it out, try it for yourself, see what you think. We both got great results with it. Just how you're going to use it would probably just depend on your beard.
Yep.
So the big thing, as you can see in the title here, is Nikolas was kind enough to do a giveaway.
Yes.
And Joe, make sure I'm saying this correct. We're doing a oil, comb, and brush combo giveaway.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So on his site, he does offer, some beard tools as well. So yeah, he was definitely kind enough to make it a unique combo. So yeah, you could pick which oil that you want, and there's actually 3 choices of oil. The third choice is actually is an unscented choice. So if you want to go that route, there is that ability to do that as well. And then and then a brush and a comb, which is really cool.
Awesome.
I believe it's a wooden comb, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure on it though, but I believe it's wooden.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll have to go ahead and check that out online. So to register for the giveaway, all you have to do is throw a comment below on what you thought, if you've ever tried this stuff or if you haven't, what you thought of the products.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that comment below. You have to be subscribed to the channel. So if you're not, make sure you subscribe to enter for the contest, and then just throw a comment in there and we will randomly draw the winner. This video is dropping on Saturday, the 23rd. We're going to announce the winner a week from then on May 30th. We're going to announce the winner on Instagram. So on every video, we always throw our contact information on Instagram, our link tree, and our email. So if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you do so. So that's really exciting. And then another piece that we have for you is we also have a discount code for you.
Yep.
And the discount code is Beard Talk 10.
Yep.
Which is going to save you 10%.
Beard Talk 15.
Actually. Look at that. I'm shorting you 5%.
Yeah.
So
Beard Talk 15, and it'll save you 15%. Yeah.
Yep. And then there's no kickback to us. That is 100% for your enjoyment to save on these awesome products. Yep. Joe, anything else?
Man, I think Nikolas is doing an outstanding job. One thing I would love to see more from him is to kind of put himself out there just a little bit more. He has nothing to hide with these products. And I really hope that this review really helps spread the word for him. But I definitely want to see him, engage just a little bit more and really advertise what he's got, because he has some really enjoyable products. And I thank him so much for reaching out and sending us, these items that we truly, honestly, enjoyed, for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I completely second that. Awesome products. I'm excited for you guys to go ahead and use them. So that is all the time that we have for you guys today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Take it easy, guys.